Dumelang bakhatsi, dumelang baratua, all the way from Poland and Germany. Purr! I am literally so exhausted by now because I'm literally recording this intro for probably the 5th time now. I am trying to get my life together because, guys, firstly, I am recording this particular video using my camera, and a camera is so technical, you guys. Like, I don't know if I've shared this story. I probably have, and okay, but if I haven't, then I'll share it now, but also I'll share it in the future because I still need to tell it a story time or whatever. But I once asked a very prominent influencer in South Africa what they use to vlog, or what they would recommend for me to get as a starting YouTuber. What are they called? Something YouTuber, I don't know, startup, not a startup YouTuber, but whatever it is. And she said to me, my babe, like, just use your phone for now. Like, especially if you have an iPhone, then it's better to do it like that, because a camera can be so frustrating. And she did not lie, child. She did not lie. A camera just has like so many technicalities. For instance, I had to go all the way to fetch my mics, and now I have to wear both of them because my mics are the wired ones and they are interconnected. So I literally have to wear both, because if I don't, then this one will have crackling sounds from wherever, and if I don't wear mics at all, then my audio from the camera will generally have crackling sounds, which I obviously don't like, because I want to give you guys quality audio, or to the best of my ability. So you guys notice anything different in terms of how I look, how I sound, the lighting, or anything, or my movement, do forgive me. I am trying out this vlogging with the camera thing. I'm doing it because I have phone constraints. Okay, like I told you guys, my phone is full and I really haven't edited any of the videos that I've taken since. So like, my phone is pretty much dead at this point in terms of especially space. So I'm still trying to figure, guys, please advise if you do know. Maybe by the time I post this video I would have figured it out, but I want to ASAP, because I do have space, cloud space, but apparently I can't save things directly to cloud when I try to Google, and when I try to do it on my phone, I guess they have to be on my phone, because my phone space is full, but my cloud is basically empty. I probably use 0.5% of my cloud. So please let me know if you know how I can do it, because currently I am struggling. Anyway, you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And that's on per and stuff. Listen, Mamelang. This video, I wanted to be some sort of reflection video and like the aftermath, because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, as much as I did take you guys along with on like my vlogs. And guys, I vlogged, like, I vlogged so badly that I hate vlogging at this point. No, I don't hate vlogging. I hate taking pictures, but vlogging I don't mind. But I vlogged so badly that I was just like, I need a break. I'm not going to vlog anymore. But anyway, I was so consistent, and even I was shocked with myself and proud of myself. With a girl, what's consistent. In fact, if anything, the only things that actually cost me to be like to not be as consistent as I would have liked is my phone being full sometimes, and also it being out of battery, because I told you guys that I forgot my connector, therefore I could not use my power bank really. So if my phone would shut out or shut down and I'm in the streets, then I couldn't use it and whatever. So those are the things that were my constraints, but otherwise I was vlogging. But when I did come back, I was very tired. I took very short clips, which are probably going to be, or were probably, if you've watched previously, going to be B-rolls, because you know what I mean? So now it's just like, I'm going to take a break for like a week or two, whatever. But then I keep thinking of content, and I think like right now, I was just like, I'm not going to vlog, but then life without vlogging is boring. Like, I'm bored. Like, I'm just like, but I want to show the people this. Why am I not showing them? So that's why I decided to actually pick my camera up and vlog. And people normally say, like some YouTubers say, I decided to pick up my camera and vlog. I was like, but now I get it. Like, I just decided to pick my camera up and vlog. However, like I said, I do have vlogging constraints. Guys, camera I use the Sony ZV1, which was what then the influencer Okhumuzo actually advised me to get for like a startup, and I don't blame her for that or judge her for that. It is a good camera to use because literally I just press start and it does the rest of the stuff. I don't have to set out a lot of things, and I don't have to go through a lot of settings to get it to be fine, especially because I did get it as secondhand from Manewo, the influencer as well. She was tired of a camera and she sold it on Instagram, and then I got it, so shout outs. Well, why am I shouting her out? Because I bought it, but it doesn't matter. I'm shouting her out because it was her camera, and she brought it for me. She well packaged with the battery and the charger and everything else that it needed to have. No problems, no complaints, no constraints, but the battery is very poor. So when I did Google, then I did find that a lot of people are saying that the negative thing about owning the ZV1 is the camera. At the time I bought it, I didn't mind because I was just like, sometimes people exaggerate, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, how people were like, I'm never gonna buy an iPhone because the battery sucks, and then I got an iPhone for myself and I'm actually able to cope with the battery. I don't have any complaints at all. The only reason why it would switch off in Poland is because I was vlogging on it, and that obviously eats up way more battery than, you know, if I'm using it for a normal day-to-day for calls and whatever. Which I understood. So with this camera, I was like, okay, let me give it a benefit of a doubt. Let me get it. It will go flat. Right now, I'm even using it on a power bank. That's what I do. Number one. Number two, it will overheat. Also, my service are cool. So sometimes when I use it for my podcast, it does that way. It has to overheat. And now my guest and I have to wait. It's a whole thing. Okay, so even now it's heavy on my hand because I had to go get the mics. I had to go get a tripod to hold it, and then I'm holding it with a power bank, which makes it heavy, and I have to maneuver it with the mics, and obviously have to have proper lighting because if it's dark then it's not going to show well. So camera has so many technicalities. So before igwala or ishisa or iqima or ienzan, let me get to the point of this video, guys. I was not going to show you my bonnet. How cutie! That's on Pumses and that's on Purr. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I did want this to be a reflection video on some how was Poland, what was everything, but I'm not gonna do that tonight because I am still on leave. Personal leave, resting from vlogging and all of that. I think I'm gonna do a proper sit down video within this vlog though. It's not gonna be separate, where I tell you my preferences, pros and cons, what I enjoyed, what I didn't like, how the overall trip was. Not gonna be too long, hopefully. That's a bad idea for me. It is gonna be long because I'm just that girl. But for now, because I need to embark on this journey of giving out people's souvenirs and whatever, I want to show you guys first, and then I'll continue this video as the days go and as I can and make the time. By the way, there's a few things I got, not a few things. I come from the shops, so I wanted to show you guys before I can. Actually, that's what made me miss you guys. I was just like, I'm gonna come from the shops and not show my people. What do you mean? I don't even know why I think you guys care about what I get from the shops, but hopefully you do, because I'm about to show you, and I hope you enjoy my haul. It's literally 4 things. But because I blab a lot, I just want to show you guys. So let's do this. So you guys, here's what I'm realizing. Actually, I've realized that for quite a bit now. Even especially when I got to Poland, when I would need people to like take pictures and like videos of me, and I was just like, I need me a tripod. I mean, I knew this, but then now it was, at that point it was just a want. Now it's a need. Because even now I'm trying to set up my camera so that you be free to use my hands big, but it won't sit with the type of ring lights and tripod I have. So now I have to use my hands, and I like talking, so like I want to show you guys and talk at the same time, and I'm finding that difficult. And it's easy when I just set it up, then I can use my hands. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show you guys. Or maybe let me turn it around. Turn it around. But a camera actually is not as bad as a thingy. It does turn around. Let me try. Okay, I think I'll try another time. So guys, these are the things I came back with. You guys remember this, right? That I got from Kwapep. It is the transparent acrylic calendar with marker pen, whatever. It's basically a to-do list, right? That I got for myself. You guys remember it? It was without the pen. So today I went back and they gave me one with the pen. The lady was so nice. You know what she said to me? She literally said, oh, I remember the pen did fall off, but you were gone already, so we put it away. So, but she was like, I don't know where the pen is. So, and then she wanted to give me another one, which was a vision board. I saw the vision board, but I didn't want the vision board. So I was like, nah, take when keep it pen lapo vision board, put it in my thing, and then when I lepe no tiko na shop, she was like, let me go ask my manager or whatever. And she went back and she just came back with a new board. So I'm like to her, oh, so got back on the board, you just didn't want to. And then she was like, no, whatever. She told me a whole story. And I was just like, okay, no, but thank you. But she was nice. She was very helpful. She was the same girl that I had bought from, a sweet girl. I just don't know her name. I would shout her out. So yeah, that's the one thing I fixed or went to go like get and fix or whatever. Guys, I'm struggling. I'm fighting for my life trying to vlog with my camera. But you know what? Nah, it's cheap. I don't give up. Where have you seen still give up on anything? The thing gives up on the still, not the still on the thing, yeah? So, this camera will vlog. And the problem's not the camera. The problem is me trying to work around it. Anyway. I then got myself these from Checkers, Hyper. I don't know. Are they all Hypers? Which one is the Hyper and which one is not? I don't know. But I got myself these. I just tore them now, trying to pick them up. But this is how the packaging looks like. How does it focus? Yeah. There's 2 of them for 70 bucks. Ooh, laying a pimple. How does it focus? Whatever. Can't show you guys the pimple. So I got these 2 cuties for 70 rand, 69.99. And then look what I got me for. What's written here? Ooh, lanak palwing is German, but it is from Europe. You see, it says quality. Focus. Quality by Europe. Anyway, these are 4 stemless champagne glasses. Love. Okay. And then, what's this? Oh, I just got myself some orange juice. I guess I'm telling orange juice because it's a sudden love of my life. Yeah. Checkers, but when I got there, I craved it and yeah. This is what I had actually gone to buy. Oh, no. The reason why I went to the mall was because of that board. I needed to change it because I know that they have this 30 days policy and I don't know how many days it was and whatever. Then after I left Pep, suddenly my taste buds, okay, let me just open this because now I have one hand. I can't use both. And they did this thing where they faster dish. Guys, what's one day I'm going to rich enough and I'm gonna do those videos where I'm being followed by a camera guy, like, you know what I mean? Because what I'm going through right now, the pits. And I'm also gonna one day afford an editor because I'm sitting with so much edit work. I wanna cry when I think about it. But as collab. So my taste buds craved. This is dessert. When I tried to open this thing, I tore out the thingy. I can't find it now. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? But it's chocolate cake in a nutshell. It's chocolate cake. Guys, remember I said to you guys I was craving desserts. But on the day when we left Germany, remember I had so much dessert. Remember? I was devouring the breakfast and that breakfast had dessert for days. So I wanted nothing to do with dessert on that day, and that happened to be the same day that we traveled. So when I got to Doha and I had to buy that dessert, I was so over it. I was just like, but I had chocolate cake in the morning, so gishap, right? Now I'm carrying it again. It's just a thing. It happens to me, but also it does happen to me when I'm like PMSing, so that might also be the issue, because I'm not really a chocolate person that much. I am more of a savory person most of the time, but this is proving to be my life. And sometimes, you know what, I give in and I allow myself. So that's why I got myself some nice chocolate cake. All right, then let's move to the next part of this video. The main reason why I decided to shoot this video tonight. But first, I want to give a special shout out, okay? There's a lady from my church that I love with my entire heart. She's called Sis Amanda. Like, each time I think about her, I smile. And honestly, I feel so grateful. Like, sometimes I become teary when I think about her, because what a blessing she's been in my life. You know, to me, she's an answered prayer. In the sense that, not even like a prayer, it's not like a prayer I've prayed where I'm just like, God, please. But it's like, God knows, guys. You know, the other day I was making a video and I was sitting in the same place, same spot, and I was just talking about God's providence, where I was just like, God knows what we need. So I think he also knows what we want, but he knows what we need, and he makes providence for us. He is Jehovah Jireh. And like, for a while, or normally when people actually talk about their siblings or their sisters, I'm just like, oh, I wish I could have that, you know, a sisterhood, like an older sister. I do have biological older sisters. They are my half sisters, but we don't have a relationship. I know them, and it's not that we don't get along or we don't like each other or whatever. No. We just don't have a relationship. It's that thing where we've never been close. But there was a point where we were, and then we still grew apart, and it happened naturally and organically, and none of us is trying to force anything, so it was okay. But I always do suffer well other people's, you know, sisters and sistership and whatever. And I actually do have that. I have it I have it in my cousin Cute, who has become like my big sister in every way that you can imagine, right? But then God also then just gave me like Sis Amanda. Like, Sis Amanda, what a beautiful human being. You guys are probably wondering why am I talking about her. I just want to give her a shout out, because I feel like that's the one thing I can do for her. This lady she just came into my life, right? Because, well, we met at church. I know her from church. She just came into my life and she's just started loving me. It's as simple as that. Like, one time to feel guilty. What did I do? Or how can I reciprocate? Because my problem, I don't think it's a problem. I think it's both. I think it's a good thing. It's not a good or bad. It's a good thing. I'm a reciprocator. I love reciprocating. Like, I love giving, and I love. No. I love receiving and I like giving back. Yes, I love. Is it a symbiotic relationship? Is that what it's called? Yang pazamisa, guys. I need board. Wait, I have to stop. I have to remove it. Yang pazamisa. In the morning, the camera, it really does not want me to go on my Sis Amanda rant. I had removed my power bank because it was disturbing me. I don't know if I'm gonna edit that part out because it was weird. So now I have to put it back, or I've had to put it back because it was flat. And now this memory card is telling me that it could not write the thing correctly because I guess it switched off abruptly. And yes, Nas Bonnie thought it's a camera. Like, okay, I got because now you're at dinner, but just storage full, then you have to go delete and then you start again. Let understand, because now it says if you recover data, it might affect data that was edited on another device. And I'm just like, what if now okay, but let's hope, let's stay positive, let's hope things, because I've had traumas with the camera, this particular camera, ruining my stuff. So I hope that's not the case. So like I was saying, good see, girl just came, decided to show up. I remember the one time I decided to start my Spumelele, even there, I had to give her a shout out because I was just like, there's no person that has been as supportive as this lady. You know what I mean? And she's not loud in doing it. She's very like subtle, and she just like shows up in the moment where you need her. And I remember she was then coming to the launch of Masiphumelele, and she arrived here. It was like still in the morning, and she was very bright and early. and we were running a bit late, and she just like took over the kitchen. She cooked, she cleaned, she like everything. She left it spectacular. She was welcoming guests. She was just such a sweetheart. And there's like many other moments that I would like mention that she's like showed up for me and like made so many sacrifices, and it makes me insecure. And I'm just like, sometimes I don't know how to give her back to her. Like sometimes I just feel like I say thank you to her so much, and even when you thank her, she just takes it as a like she's not a okay, yeah, you know, she just continues to do. Because sometimes like you will thank a person and then you'll think, okay, that was the gesture, and then they will stop. No, we are not all the time. So sometimes I just feel I become insecure. Like I feel like I'm not doing good enough for her and whatever. So this shout out, Sis Amanda, because she also does watch my channel. Oh, what a sweetheart. Thanks. I see you. I appreciate you. I'm saying it so lightly because I'm not trying to cry on camera. Okay. But I love you. Thank you so much for showing up. She was there at the airport when I departed. She asked me the times, and she was there even before me. You guys saw I was running late. She was there. Like she even ended up sending me a text to because she had been there for a while. And then you'd think she'd be angry and give up and not come when we came back. Before I left the airport, she was like, what's the date? When are you coming back? At what time? She literally puts me in her calendar, and then she moves stuff around. I mean, this person works, but for her to take time even off work and make sure that at 4 o'clock, because she does knock off at 4 or something like that, I think 4 or 5. But she does make sure that on that day, she's there. Because she did say she was sick in the week that I came back this week. And at her work, they kept on saying to her, go home. She said, I can't go home early because there is a day I need to go home early. And that day was for her to come to me at the airport. Like, what do you mean? And I was not communicating to her as much when I was on tour. I was barely communicating to a lot of people because I was just like so busy and so occupied. But I just sent that schedule literally as I was boarding the plane. I was like, hey sister, I know you ended up asking me, and here are the details. Shut. My phone switched off. Or it was on flight mode, whatever. And then I came back that day. When I landed, she was there with a poster, guys. And you guys would have seen her jumping up and down. She was probably the last person for me to show on. Life yam. And I had gotten a perfect. Ooh, child. Okay. She's the last video that you guys saw clip, but she made a thing for me. Like where it says 2025 per Musicum at Astra winners, and then she has like Quaver logos all over it, and she was just jumping up and down with it when I got to the airport. What do you mean? Like a person I'm going to next valley. Yeah, I was so grateful. So then she says, where's your mother? Because when we were leaving for the trip, my mom was there. And I said to her, oh my gosh, my mom and I had a miscommunication, which we did have. My mom asked me when we're coming back, like the time. She knew the day, but not the time. And then I sent her the same itinerary that I sent Mrs. Amanda. But my mom didn't see it on WhatsApp. Like she missed it. And so she then calls me and she's like, oh, when are you landing? I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, oh my gosh, but can I? And I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm going to Uber. Because guys, like I'm telling you, I was so tired. I was just like, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to Uber. And then she says, oh, and then she calls me later because her phone did switch off when we were speaking. It was just a lot. We had a lot of miscommunication. She says, no, Benny Jiga saying I'm like, no, if I knew you were coming, you were already on the way, then I was not going to turn you back. I thought you said something else. Then when you're done, then you're going to come. She was like, no, I was already on my way to you. I felt so bad. But then I was like, no, it's fine. I'll Uber. Don't worry about it. She was like, no, it was a loosey vibe. And I was just like, it's going to be fine, my love. I'll see you when I get home. Amanda. Like with her, it was a touch and go. I knew wholeheartedly that she was going to be there because she's never like really let me down. And honestly, if she is going to let me down, I think she does communicate. So she had never said, okay, I'm going to figure whatever. So I high-key expected her, but obviously low-key because I did communicate with her late, what time I was landing. she was there jumping up and down, and I was very excited. My heart was so warm. And then she says, "Where's my mom? Your mom?" And then I explained the whole story to her. And then she's like, "Nah, I'll take you home." I'm like, "Nah, my guy," because also we don't live that very much close to one another. Like, it was literally out of her way for her to drop me off. And then she was like, "I'll drop you off." I felt so bad. I was like, "No, I'll Uber." And then she was like, "No, I'm taking you home. I can't. I'm getting Uber rides." So now she's there. She's now pushing my trolley. I felt so bad. I'm like, "No, I'll push the trolley." She's like, "Nope, I'll push your trolley." And then we have to pay for the ticket, and the airport, okay? Because also she arrived early. I think she keeps time. Oh my gosh, this human. She's like on time for all our appointments, and I don't know how she deals with me because I'm late most of the time. I'm such a horrible person. I'm working on being better, but she got there at 4. And we did land at 4, but the whole thing took an hour. I know I met her at 5 because we obviously have to leave the flight, go to immigration, and you know what happens when there's like, if you do know, there's like a lot of flights landing at the same time. The lines become so long, so she had to wait for me to go through immigration, get my stamp, whatever, and then go to luggage to collect my luggage, and then go to her. So by the time I reached her, it was 5, and she was packed at the airport that entire time. And you know how, or if you do know, how expensive, because I want to stop this thing of assuming that people know things, because I know that some things I also don't know, and I also didn't know until like I went on tour. But for those who know, and those who don't know, now I'm telling you that's what happens. I go to baggage claim, and then she just had been parked. So I'm just like, "No, let me pay for the parking, because what do you mean it's this much?" And then she was like, "No." Then she did everything. She dropped me off. She, like, even when we got home, she was more excited than me. Like, the whole house came out. We all celebrated. And I am like, I'm just so grateful, man. I'm really, really grateful. I'm grateful. So with that being, I want to show you guys the souvenirs I got. I got the souvenirs for my immediate family because that's what I could afford. If I could for my friends, I saw stuff for my friends that I could have gotten, but obviously it was a constraint. So I want to show you guys, and then that's where I'll close off the video for now. I got literally what I could get, guys. Things were so expensive. I'll tell you guys the prices where I can. They might not be expensive for other people, but for me, so I got what I hoped would be like sentimental enough for the people that I was getting them. I did try to have a reason why I was getting them these things. So let me show you what they are and why. Okay, so this is our first stop, you guys. Yeah, I got this for my nephew. Yo, guys, there was a big one. It was literally this big. Like, it was big. This is small. There was a medium one. So this costed me, actually, I don't have the prices, but I think this was 40 Poland zloty, which is about, I think, 300 and something. Am I wrong? 200 and something. 190 something, I think. And then there was a medium one, which was 65 Poland zloty, and I think that would have been 300 and something. And then the bigger, if I'm not mistaken, you guys, and then the bigger one was like 135 Poland zloty, which was like 600 and something. And that's the one I wanted to get for my nephew, but I couldn't afford it because that would mean I won't be able to get the rest of my people's stuff. So I got him the smallest one. The reason why it is a gingerbread cookie is because Poland is known as the city of gingerbread. There's even gingerbread bakeries there and whatever, a whole thing, a whole shebang. So I got him this. It's written Torun there because that's a city where we were at, and I just like it for him. I don't know when he's gonna get it because I'm not sure where I'm gonna see him, but I'm excited for him and for him to have this. He has other teddies, and ideally the reason why I wanted to get him the other one was because it was big and it was gonna be like a cute, and it's even flatter, like it's more practical ginger cake, but I couldn't get it, so I did what I could and got him this. And then I got to Berlin and there were so many cuter teddy bears, but I kept on loving the pink ones, so I was just glad I ended up getting this one. There were other colors. There was a color like this, but I don't know, this was just what I decided to settle with because others would have like purple and whatever, and he is a boy, so I just decided to get for him what was blue. So yeah, that's for Finazi. Fine. Okay, and then for my mother, I did get a mirror. That is, I want us to focus now. Focus on in this camera. That's okay. This is a mirror that says Torun, which is where we were. So I have never really gotten my mom a mirror before. So I really did want to try and get her something that I've never ever gotten for her before. And this was it. Because I have gotten her previously teddy bears and cups and all sorts of things that they had. So this was the thought behind this gift. It was okay, it's cute. I liked it for myself. So I was just like, okay, if I like it, that means my mom will also love it. And I've never seen her use a pocket mirror. I don't know if she has one before. So I was just like, okay, maybe it's gonna be like a nice gift. So yeah. And then I did then get this. How cute! I got this for sis Amanda. It says Torun. She loves things like this. Like, she loves cute stuff like this. And as you can see, it's also a gingerbread. This is what I meant, Guti, the other gingerbreads. The other gingerbread teddies actually looked like this with the purple thingamabob, and this was the color also. So that's why I avoided getting it for my nephew, because it's very girlish. But I got it for Sis Amanda because she loves things like this. So I'm hoping she's gonna be so happy. I know she does appreciate a lot whatever you get for her, whatever you do for her. So I'm hoping she's gonna be as excited. I plan to give it to her tomorrow because she is gonna come and do her nails. She's one of my clients for tomorrow. These were probably 400. I think I paid 465 for these three. And then I got myself, this was when I got to Berlin, these bookmarks. Love them down. They just have all Berlin, tourist attraction places, whatnot, and they're the same at the back and in the front. So that is for me, for my books, for reading. And then this was the one I'm more excited about. And the reason for that is because, hey, Sana, I walked my feet off in Berlin. The first thing I saw when I walked into that store, I was like, I want this, because, guys, but we went on the 4-hour tour that I told you guys about, and by this time, and then the last thing we did, we had 30 minutes to buy some souvenirs, and I was just like, I'm getting this. I walked my feet off in Berlin. It is a fridge magnet and bottle opener. So yeah, and then I also got myself this. I wished I also had actually gotten Sis Amanda this, because I know she likes this sort of things. But how cute! It's a, what do you call this thing? Is it a spectacle holder or what? Guys, I'm not going to open it because I am currently using one hand. But it also has these the Berlin, I forgot what they call this thing, and they spoke about it so much, and all these things, the towers and the walls and the gates, all these things. I remember the stories, I just forgot what they're called individually. And then here I got all of these. Oh, I have receipts here. This was it for these that I just took out now? No, this was for something else, I think. But this was it? No, this is for something else. This is for these. Wait. Don't mind that noise. It's my thingy busy making a noise there. Okay, whatever. This was just $15, not dollars, euros, and this was 16.50 euros. It's between the things that I saw you guys. So the latest I have, but the others, yeah, you guys can convert. But I think they are both 300 and something. So I got these pens for my younger siblings. The one is in matric, so this is his, I don't know, good luck pen for his finals. Though we don't believe in luck, we believe in God, but you get the point, you get the gist. And then my sister is going to matric next year, so this is also gonna be, she must keep it. Well, I'll actually keep it for her, that one, because I don't trust her. But yeah, she is writing her matric next year, so this is also for her. And then, so I got them pens because they're all in school. And then this is for my brother who is at his last year at college. So I'm also, if I do manage to see him before his finals, I'll also give this to him for his final exams. If he's not done, because those ones, they are on another program, Jason Ayaz. And then I got this soccer ballish key holder for my older brother because he loves soccer all that much. So that's pretty much what I got, guys, as a form of souvenirs. Now back to guys, I feel like that camera was not focusing at some points that time. Like I said, I'm still figuring all of this out. Guys, I'm so excited about this one. The last thing that you saw that was wrapped over there was this cup. It goes Berlin. What does that bear mean? Did I tell us anything about a bear? I don't remember us talking about a bear. Or is a bear the national tonton? I don't know. But I got this cup. How cute. It's blue. So by it being blue, you can tell I didn't get it for myself because you know what gave me a pink one. But at the same time, I got this cup. Drum roll for being the best performer at Quaver. Okay, so I got an award for basically being the best performer. Like, I don't know, for giving my best when I go to stage. Apparently, I'm always ready and willing to leave my heart on stage. I'm saying apparently because that's what they said. But in reality, I know that's the truth. I know that's how it is. Guys, ayikho into emnandi. Ne? Njengokuthi, like you, for making an effort, right? And putting in work and just making sure that you're doing great and doing the right thing and whatever. And then someone just comes to you one day and say, all the work that you've been doing, all the things that you've been doing intentionally, or I don't know if they know that I'm intentional about it, but then they just say, we see you and we are giving you your flowers. In this case, a mug. But ngazanga grateful, ngazanga appreciate her, like the reassurance. Like, I'm sure you guys will just realize from the things I say and from my vlogs and whatever that I'm a very sentimental person. Like, sentimental. And I think that's why even in the things that I got for myself in the gifts, as much as yes, I couldn't afford more, but I wanted like little cute things. That's what are the type of things I prefer as gifts. Like, so that's why even a mug for me is just like, what do you mean? Heart of the matter type of person, very sentimental, it's the thought that counts, and therefore it's just a thought that counted for me. I don't know if it's everyone that does believe in Quaver that I deserve this award, but for the fact that I celebrate myself, I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. And by the way, this is not the first time I get this award. Even last year, this is the same award I got last year. It was a chocolate that I got, and I got an award for best performer. It was 4 of us last year. This year, I think I was the only one that got one. And Kazanga appreciator. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. You know, and as much as I'm not going to stop putting the efforts, even though Bangatige for next year, but I know that I was once recognized for it, and therefore if I just continue to do it, I'm still doing something right. Because like now I lost my train of thought. What did I want to say? I wanted to say something. I forgot. I lost my train of thoughts, but get grateful. And what was were the last things I wanted to say before I wrapped up with this video? Oh, okay, but before I go to there, what else did I want to say about this? Oh yes, I wanted to also mention that my conductor, like as we were speaking before he left, because you guys know that he left because I posted that video, before he left, and he had left already, and I said to him, oh my gosh, we're gonna miss you, blah 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 blah, it's great, you know, like being, you know, conducted by you and whatever. And he was like, Mpumi, I love conducting you because you're always so ready to give an excellent performance. Like every day or every time that I've seen you and we were performing, you were engaging, you were on stage, you were ready. So even that from him was so reassuring. But now the fact that other people also see it and notice it as well, it means the world, Bandra, because I love performing and I put the effort, I put an effort into it, and it's not a lot of effort because I enjoy it anyway. So, you know, but then being then awarded for something that you enjoy doing, and for me, more than anything, things that are reassuring like this are like they say to me, do more, give more, you know, be more. So shout out to the team and to Quava for doing that for me. It really does mean the world. And then this is part of the reflections. I'm gonna do reflections separately, but I just wanted to add, since we're speaking about souvenirs, that I did want to add a few other things. There's a cap that I was crazy about and like a t-shirt. But I did go back to town, but I just didn't get a chance to then get them. So I think if I could have gotten more things, the cap was pink. The reason why I did not buy it in the first place, I was just like, it's because I already own a pink cap and a pink bucket hat. Why did I need another pink cap? And it was a bit expensive. It was expensive. It was even more expensive than the t-shirt. And I was just like, this money for a cap. And like I said, I'm expensive with Palawa fan, guys. So, and when I looked at the other caps, I did not like them, the green ones. And I like things in pink. So I was just like, I thought about it, and then by the time I decided to make my mind and go buy the cap, time was already out because we were in Berlin for just 2 days, so it was not a lot of time for me to be thinking and going back and thinking and going back. So I think if I could have gotten more, that's what I could have got. I could have gotten. And then those chips there in Doha, I also left them because I was with my friend and we were about to board. I think it was already 7:30. We were boarding at 55, and we had to walk to the flights, to the boarding gate. And I left those chips, but I wish I did. They were so nice. Those ones that I bought in Doha, and I showed you guys that had wraps on the side. Or the chips were the side, whatever, but they were still the main course for me. They were so nice. And maybe that cake again. But you know what? I will go again. I think I will find myself in Doha again. I'm saying this by virtue of God's grace. God will be so gracious to me. He will give me another chance to travel and whatever. Sometimes, you know what, I don't know if it's a black people thing, but we as people normally say, that once something has happened for you once, it'll happen again. I don't know how true that is, but I'm choosing to believe it in this instance because I need it to happen for me. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, traveling was nice, and I will share further on this video my pros and cons, things I didn't like and whatever. But I loved everything about my trip. I'm not gonna lie. But just I thought feedback nyana for a little 15 seconds. Nyana, you guys know that's gonna be 50 minutes, but only like. And then we're gonna close up this video, but that's not gonna be tonight. The only reason why I forced to do this tonight is because I want to give people their souvenirs. Like, I've been back with them for 3 days now and I haven't given them. And that's number one. Number two, sis Amanda is I almost cried at church today because they prayed for her. Sister Amanda is relocating. She's moving to Cape Town. I keep saying to her, are you serious? Like, Sister Amanda is such a chill person. She's just like, you're going to be fine. But guys, I cannot believe she's leaving me. Like, I know she'll still be there for me and whatever, but like, there was just something about having her so close. Just having a sister so close. Now she's leaving me. Like, and she's relocating full time. I don't know if people ever relocate half time or whatever, but like, she's not going to be in between places. She's gone. I'm happy for her. I don't know if she'll be glad that I tell people. Okay, maybe let me not tell you guys why she's relocating, because it's her personal stuff and I don't know if she's comfortable with me sharing this, but she's moving away. And so tomorrow might be the last time I see her. I don't want it to be. Maybe I must do something nice for her before she leaves. I need to, but she leaves in an awkward week where I'll be so busy. But I'm hoping right now that this shout out, though she'll see it months from now, because this video is gonna be here, like, I'm sure 8 weeks from now, whenever be out. I hope this shout out and that Torun thing, and just, I don't know, I've been writing her paragraphs telling her how much I appreciate her. So I don't know what else I can do. If I had all the money in the world, I would give it to her. so that she feels valued. Because I really, like, any other way that I try to make her feel valued, I feel like I'm still under. Because then she does something bigger, and then I'm like, oh, not that I have to repay her, but like I said, I have a reciprocative spirit. So I'm just like, I'm so over this lady. But once again, guys, I will shout out to everyone that has supported me through this journey. Some others couldn't financially, but there were people who were constantly checking on me, who were wishing me well, who were giving me recipes when I was sick to make me feel better. Yeah, who are currently reposting my posts, my stories about Poland, who want to hear my stories and are like, how was it? Did you enjoy? My lip gloss, okay, has now this white thing. This is my cue, guys. I love you. Good night. I am just gonna eat and call it a night. See you soon. Guys, Mara, are you proud of me? Guys, I want to be consistent at this. I'll try. You guys, I don't know what the heck is wrong with these glasses, but I probably have spilled 6 times since yesterday. The moment you touch it spills over. Like, I don't know if it's because it slides or what, but I'm so over it. Anyway, I set this up for Sis Amanda. She's here for a new appointment, so it's a quick one. I just want to see how she reacts. Sis Amanda, how's your family? No love. Oh Lord, let me get you a towel. Okay, this is the clean one.
And I've got to tell him what doing.
No, use this one because
content here too. These glasses are the worst. Yeah, treat Walana. Have decided to say treat her. Let's forget.
touch swam. Sibadla.
Oh, this is so sweet. I've got a cake and a juice and a key ring. And there's a Poland.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hola, vi as part of me, sir.